Flip Man, back again with another GTA grind talk, man. You already see y'all. Well, first of all, man, peace to everybody, man. Prosperity. Anybody that need to healing, energy towards you all. You know what I mean? Let's start this thing off right. The only thing I noticed, man, about this hairstyle, I kind of realized why I like it. Cause it's that Michael Jackson Smooth Criminal swag. You feel me? That same slick ponytail might usually rock. So that's probably why I chose it. But yeah, man, speaking of music, man, I wanted to hop on here, man, and shine some light, man, on a phenomenal group from, I'll say, my childhood. The group that I want to talk about. First of all, let me make sure I'm going where I need to go. Y'all know I'm on grind mode, so I'm hitting these warehouses. But yeah, man, I'll say a group from my childhood because they came out with a TV show while I was in shoot, man, I don't even remember how old I was. I need to check, man. Matter of fact, I need to find that out right now. So I'm finna check that out real quick, man. Cause I really love this show, man. Oh, and y'all probably like, what show are you talking about? Fatty Cool. It was a group called Fatty Cool, and the show was called Blowing Up Fatty Cool. And it came out in 2005. So yeah, my childhood. I was a child, you know what I mean? Let me get out my britches, man. I was a child that, you know what I mean, at that time. I was a little active, you know what I mean? I was moving around a little bit, you know, outside. You know, one thing about me, man, I was indulging in some adult activities at a very young age, man. And that's a big part of why I like to chill and be at the house and play the game now. You feel me? What? What's this? A garage? Hold up, man. I ain't know this was a garage. What? That's crazy.
I got you. Now you ain't gotta worry about shit.
I'm finna leave it there and see if I can come back to it. Somebody out here going crazy, so I need to look alive. Somebody out there be going crazy. Everybody running. Look around, man. Check my mouth. Okay, it's somebody behind me. You going the other way. All right, let me get up out of here, man. Go ahead and get this bounty on my head. But yeah, I want to see if I just want to see if my car gonna still be there when I come back. There it is. That's all it's like to do. Run around and shoot. But you know, you gotta let folk play the game how they want to play the game, you feel me? It's all good. Even though it get on my nerves, but you know, I take it as an opportunity to work on me staying cool and calm, because sometimes I be wanting to get into my game of rage, but it ain't no point of that, you feel me? Like, see what he just did? Like, he tried to run me over, and watch he coming back. And I guess it's only cool when you do it to a person. Because he could have did that to any car, but maybe, you know, it's more of an experience when it's a real person, I guess. But whatever. But anyway, getting back on track, man. Wanted to shine light on this great group, Fatty Cool, man. If you're not familiar with them, man, take a second, man, and check them out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, whatever it is you got. And look up Fatty Cool, and the song that I would say check out is Chills, man. It's a nice, very nice ballad, man. Very beautiful ballad. It's like a wedding song, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Very nice. Um, you really don't hear music like that these days. You know what I mean? It's almost like music about, pure and deep affectionate love ain't really on trend no more. And I think that's a direct reflection, or it reflects um, society today, you feel me? To a degree. You know what I mean? Not in the sense that that type of love doesn't exist, but I guess it's not as valued and not as upheld as much as it was before. But anyway, man, great group, great song, um, and pretty good story, man. They actually came together at like a performing arts. It wasn't a school, but like a program, performing arts after school program, something like that. And they all got different. It's like a black singer, one that looks kind of Latino or something, or white musicianist who plays a cello, I believe that's what it is. And you have a black male singer and then a black male rapper who's also the producer for the group. He make the beats and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And the black singer dude, he does a lot of the writing for the group. So, man, they had a real good mix. You know what I mean? I think the thing that kind of limited them was them being able to move forward on one accord. You know what I mean? Or if you watch the show, but you can check it out on YouTube. You know what I mean? It's still up. I watch it frequently, man. It's one of them things I turn on just to have on in the background. You know how you got them shows. Another one of mine is like The Office or Making the Band. You feel me? Oh, and I watch it and pay attention because I like music industry stuff. So just seeing their process, because it shines light on the behind the scenes. It's not just them performing and all that. It shows you the meetings that they're having with the manager and the label owner. And
what's up,
even though it's not a label, he's a manager. He has a management company that he owns, but they show you his involvement in the group. And of course, it shows them practicing. It shows them living in the house together. It was a reality show, so you got to have the reality aspect. And while I'm talking about them living in the house, I'll just also say that Miguel, the singer Miguel, who made the song "Sure Thing," he was featured on the show as well. He was actually brought in to replace a member in the group, the singer that I was just talking about. He was brought in to replace him. Dang. All right, she finna come back again, I bet. All right, then. You want to be too. But, yeah, man, he was actually brought in to replace one of the group members because they felt like he wasn't a strong enough singer. He needed to sing more from his diaphragm, I believe. That was what his problem was. He was a very soft singer, you feel me? Which ain't nothing wrong with it, but, the manager, the top dude, you know what I mean? He wanted a singer of, more of a profound voice, and that I can understand because he was definitely from the, generations prior to Fatty Cool. So, he came from that generation where, a singer can sing. You know what I mean? I'm talking about that belting. You know what I mean? And I feel him on that, man, because I be missing that type of singing too. Probably one big reason why I still and will always love like 60s and 70s music, even 80s and 90s. 90s specifically, man. And man, all of it. Let me just quit my mess, man. Dang, I hate when that happens. Called you gone. I got to find another will. Look like my whip's still in place though, but yeah, so I understand, man. He wanted the male vocalist to really be, hitting it. You know what I mean? But Miguel was pretty good, and as we all know, Miguel is good. You know what I mean? But on the show, he was very good. But they didn't allow him to enter the group because it was conflict issues with him and one of the female vocalists. Let's get busy. Let's get busy. Oh, now the police gonna get on me. He hit me first. Nigga be like. But yeah, they ain't keep him. You know what I mean? I really think it was just a way to scare the male vocalist to step his game up, because he definitely did. You know what I'm saying? He started getting into his singing lessons and training, man, and you know, started coming from the gut with it. You feel me? And that's all Buddy wanted. But they still brought in another singer. You feel me? Who I wouldn't say was just like crazy belter, but I think they brought him. Dang, as I think about it right now, dang, it's crazy how talking about stuff can give you a different understanding. But I think they really brought him in because he had more of that pop star element. He was more of a somebody that the girls would love. You feel me? To keep it real with you, the guy they brought in, I wish I could remember his name, man. Dang, man. I gotta put some respect on that, man. I'm finna look up his name right now. Well, you gonna come to me in a second. Without even me looking at it. Maybe not, though. Joshua. I knew that was gonna happen. Joshua. His name was Joshua, man. And he had like that Chris Brown swag. He was a dancer. He could sing. He probably could rap, because you know more people that can sing, they could rap a little bit. And he would freestyle sing, so that kind of showed that. And he also played the saxophone, which is pretty cool. You know what I mean? And I think that's the real, you know, I think that's what they really wanted, because the male vocalist, the one they initially had in the group, Fatty Cool, he wasn't really like that. I mean, he could dance okay, you know what I mean? He could dance, you know what I mean? But it wasn't like your boy Joshua. You can tell Joshua was like possibly taking lessons and all that kind of stuff, because he had a dad who was like on top of it. But anyway, check out the show, man. Check it out, man. It's real good, very entertaining. You know, if you're a music person, tap in. And even if you're not, it might just be something cool to watch still. And I done sat here and came to the wrong place. But, man, I just wanted to shine some light on that group, man. It was a very good group, I believe. The talent-wise and just all the different textures and voices and personalities and even looks just coming together, man, I believe was a beautiful thing, man. A very beautiful thing. And I just wish that we can have more groups and music to come out like that, man, because, man, these kids had talent, man. You feel me? And you know me, man, man, salute the producers, you feel me? The beat makers, man. Because, man, Buddy that was making the beats, man, he wasn't doing beats like what beats, you know, how beats can be done now. You feel me? Right now, making beats, you can get you a little software and a computer, a few sound kits, and you ready to go. But your boy, man, what was his name? I can't remember nobody's name. That's something about me, man. I ain't never been good with remembering names. But the producer's name was Ron. And Buddy wasn't just a beat maker. Like, Holmes was a musician, you feel me? Like, Holmes really played keys. Like, he was playing keys on stage with the group during performances. Like, he was like that. Real nice. And his production, man, was just like God-given, man. That's the way I can put it. Because at the beginning of the show, man, they showed them leaving their hometown and going to New York, and they shine light on Ron's family, and he come from a church background. And even when they came back home, you know what I mean, to visit the town for like a fundraiser they was doing, they visited his church. So I'm pretty sure, you know. Oh, I didn't say the first thing. When they had his family, he came from a church family, and the family was actually singing the church song. And, you know, that really shine light on where that man anointed come from, and I like that they did that. You feel me? Because Holmes was super talented, man. I love to sit down and talk to him and just, man, that'd be cool. Check out some of his tracks, look at some of his files, see if he been working on anything else, and that'd be lit.
Sure.
Cause I know he a musician, so I know like you just can't stop. You just don't turn that off. You feel what I'm saying? Well, you got an anointing on your life, ain't no just turning that off, Jack. That's why I love to just sit. But then life happens. And, sometimes God send us down a different path. Cause I know the cello player. I looked her up a while ago, and she's like doing like yoga. And what was her name? This is terrible. Maria, Myra. I guess that's it. I hope I'm not saying it right. Hope I'm not saying it wrong. But yeah, man, she doing like yoga. But then again, you really don't see a sign of anybody really doing music. You know what I mean? So you never know. But I would just imagine, the caliber of their talents, man. I just can't see that stopping. But like I said, life happens sometimes. But man, they was very talented. And you don't really hear stuff like that no more. It's almost like managers and label heads aren't really looking for that it factor no more. It's almost like they only looking for
Yo, dude. Hey, man.
numbers. You know what I'm saying? That's what it seems like it's all about now.
Fucked up last night.
They looking for numbers. Who is able to generate a buzz on their own and get some numbers rocking. And that's who the label's rocking with. Now, don't matter if you're talented. And, that's the whole thing just done changed now. Like it's not even about putting out a good label, putting out an album or nothing no more. Like the labels are concerned about a single. You know what I mean? It's like, hey man, what's the quickest we can get a song in? We ain't really got to sign the artist. You feel me? I mean, well, they do sign them, but it's like they'll shelf them quick. You know what I mean? But it seems like it's not really any more of that cultivation. And that's what you would see on the Fatty Cool show. Like they was really cultivating these artists. They was giving them dance classes, vocal lessons, media training. You know what I mean? This stuff that they used to have to do back in the day in the music industry. You know what I mean? But now, it's just like, hey, you got an audience? Bet. Drop the song, we gonna make the money, and then, we out. If something else pop up, cool, but if not, we on to the next big sensation. You feel me? And the quality of our music definitely has downgraded because of this method, I believe. The level of artistry has downgraded because of this sound. And, just watching Fatty Cool, man, you really see how much the music industry has changed, dog. Like, it's like wowzers. All right, pull up to the club right quick, though. You feel me? All right. It call sound crazy. I've seen some folks trying to hire me, man. There we go. Only thing I can go in my nightclub foot. I probably should have waited. Yeah, let me go to this club first, man. Gotta make sure my grind in order first, man. He got dang truck. Heavy. I'm about hungry. Time. Man, I'm thinking it's like 3, it's 4. They over with. Alright. Y'all like my drip, man. I'm on my American flag swag, you feel me? You can't see it, but it's like a red stitching on the over the breast part of the sweater. Something I just put on real quick, man. I usually don't do it, but to try to differentiate the videos, the video content, I try to make sure my character got on some different clothes and a different car every time I stream, you know what I mean? Well, that's why I'm changing his clothes so often. Gratitude. Some just told me to say that, man. Gratitude. I know somebody probably listening to this right now today, and you may be wondering, but the answer is gratitude. Be more grateful, man. Not saying that you're not grateful at all. Don't take it that way. But you know, I had to learn through my experience, man, that I had to get more grateful. You feel me? I can't register as a boss. My popularity ain't too bad though. It'll be alright. But yeah, gratitude, boss. That right there can help change your mood, change your mind frame, make you think clear, man. I promise. Gratitude. Be more grateful. Sometimes you just need to sit down. I ain't gonna say sometimes. Like, I got a cousin of mine that came out with a gratitude journal. Beautiful idea. And man, I've seen his life move forward because of it. And what he does is he just writes down things that he's grateful for
I hear you, darling.
every day in this book. And I think you guys do like a list of 10 things or so. You know, if you want to check it out, man, hit him up, man. He got his he on Facebook. It's BYOC Network. He got that. And I think he got a Facebook page for it, and I think he also has an MH10 page, a mental health 10 minutes. That's another one of his campaigns. So check out BYOC or MH, and you should be able to find him, you know, talking about this stuff. Or posting about it rather. But yeah, gratitude, boss. But yeah, getting back on Fatty Cool, man, I'm probably gonna watch that show today, man. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. I done talked it up, man. Probably gonna kick back with some tea. Probably need to send off some, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Send off some emails, man. I do need to do some email stuff today. And I got them. It's a few things I need to do today that I haven't done. But I'm gonna make sure I get it done, man. Got to. But yeah, one thing I am gonna do is probably work on them emails and sip me some good tea, man. And check out that show again, man, because I love it. Fantastic show. But I got to finish watching Dolomite first, man. I was watching Dolomite now. Not the one with Eddie Murphy. What do you folk got going? Folk just standing in the street. But yeah, not the one with Eddie Murphy. Not a Dolomite with Eddie Murphy. I'm talking about the one that Eddie Murphy version was based on. Because the one with Eddie Murphy was about the process of getting the movie made. You feel me? I'm talking about the actual movie, man, from the 70s. And that movie was made in 1974. You want, and it's pretty cool, man. It's about I want to say he a pimp. He a pimp. But then one of his rivals set him up using the feds. You know what I mean? He was in cahoots with the feds to set Dolomite up. So they planted some intoxicants. You know what I mean? The ones that get you a good amount of jail time. You know what I'm talking about? Let's just say let's say powdered sugar. You feel me? They planted some of that on him. And some stolen minks. Somehow they got into this man's car. And this ain't where I meant to come. Dang. But it's all good. It's where I'm at, so it might be where I was meant to be. But yeah, they planted it on him, so he get locked up. But he ends up being able to get out because they want to take down the dude that set him up. You feel me? Because he been doing some more stuff too. That's pretty cool, man. It's you know, it's it's funny to watch because it's, you know, how can I explain it? But it's like he not the best actor in the world. He was actually like a stand-up storyteller, I guess you could call it, Dolomite. You know what I mean? He ain't really tell jokes, but from what I understand, you know what I mean, he didn't tell jokes, but it was like he told funny stories that rhyme. You dig what I'm saying? Real revolutionary stuff, man. I know folks had been doing that already, but you know, he pretty much took it to scale. And as I'm watching it, I noticed him telling a story, you know, in one of the scenes, and he mentions a character named Shine that's in one of his stories. And then I realized that I watched another show that referenced him. And that just kind of just opened me up to understand just how big he was back then. You feel me? But man, it's entertaining so far, man. I'm enjoying it, man. And I really got a thing for like 70s culture. You feel me? So just, you know, getting that fix, that nostalgic fix is pretty cool, man. Mixed up with the humor of it and, you know, cooler storyline, you know what I mean? And just the you know, it's kind of funny that he can't act that good. Some of the stuff he say is like hilarious. Like his little one-liners. Yeah, he do karate. He be beating up the police. You know, it's really like a black exploitation fantasy movie. You feel me? He kicking the police ass, shooting the police and everything. Folks trying to set him up, he's shooting them. But yeah, I got to finish that first. And then after that, man, I'm gonna get a little more work in. And then tap in Fatty Cool, man. For real. But man, anybody that hasn't heard of the group, I say you go check them out, man. For real. For real, for real. And with that, man, I'm gonna probably sign off, man, because I'm just gonna pick up this load, man, take it back, man. It's getting a little more grinding in, you feel me? Well, yo, Flip Man Bo Nelson. We checking out, man. Peace. And I mean that. Gone.